Have you ever caught yourself in the middle of a mental argument, wishing there were more hours in the day? That constant feeling of rushing, but never really arriving. And every time you talk to someone about everything that needs to get done, that silent question shows up. How does this person manage to do all of this in a single day? It feels like their day has 30 hours, while yours can barely handle 24. In a recent conversation about this with a friend, a smart, practical, straightforward guy, he asked me a simple question.
How much time do you spend on your phone each day?
Since I work all day, I answered without thinking. Maybe an hour, at most. Then he asked for something even simpler.
Check your app usage.
And that's when the shock hit. Just Instagram alone, over 2 hours a day. Not counting messages, short videos, notifications, small breaks that, when added together, swallow the entire day. And that's what we're talking about today. The 4 main time thieves that, once handled, make your day feel like it has 30 hours without waking up earlier and without turning into a productivity machine. The first time thief is the most obvious and the most underestimated. Distraction disguised as rest. You don't pick up your phone thinking, I'm gonna waste time. You think, just 5 minutes to relax. The problem is that the brain doesn't rest with constant stimulation. It just switches focus. Reels, short videos, endless feeds don't restore your mental energy. They drain it. You put the phone down more tired than when you picked it up. Without realizing it, you've lost 30, 40, 60 minutes. And worse than that, you've lost clarity. The second time thief is quieter. Lack of clear priorities. When everything feels important, nothing truly is. You start the day without knowing exactly what needs to be done first. So you react to whatever shows up. Emails, messages, other people's requests. Your day stops being driven by you and starts being driven by other people's urgencies. Productive people don't do more things. They do less, but they do what matters. The third thief is the most emotional one. Procrastination driven by fear. You don't postpone tasks because you're lazy. You postpone them because they require a decision, exposure, or responsibility. Replying to that message, starting that project, having that difficult conversation. So you fill your time with easy things, quick things, things that create the feeling of movement, but generate no real progress. That's how the day ends, and frustration sets in. You were busy all day, but you didn't move forward. The fourth time thief is the most dangerous of all. Lack of boundaries. Boundaries with people, boundaries with work, boundaries with yourself. You accept constant interruptions. You respond to everything immediately. You're always available. But excessive availability is the enemy of depth. Without protected focus blocks, even simple tasks take far longer than they should. Now here's the important part. Eliminating these thieves isn't about becoming rigid. It's about regaining control. When you reduce stimulation, set clear priorities, face what you've been avoiding, and create boundaries, something interesting happens. Time doesn't increase, but noise decreases. And when the noise fades, your mind becomes faster, decisions become simpler, and the day becomes more productive. You start finishing what you start. You feel real progress. You go to sleep with the feeling of a day lived, not just spent. The people who seem to have more time aren't smarter. They aren't more motivated. They've simply learned how to protect their focus. Because in the end, time isn't the most valuable resource. Attention is, and those who control their attention make 24 hours feel like 30.